This segment brought to you by Kansas Grain Sorghum, growers working together. Find out more at kansasgrainsorghum.org.
Welcome to Farm Factor. Let's join Duane Toews and Ernie Shea as they discuss solutions from the land and how that group promotes a land-based 21st century integrated land management model.
Duane Toews joining you once again here on AGam in Kansas. And I had a chance to catch up with Ernie Shea talking about solutions from the land. Ernie, a group of individuals that is maybe looking forward instead of always looking behind them at what could be viewed as problems or opportunities for agriculture.
Well, that's right, Duane. And Solutions from the Land was created by a group of pretty forward-looking farmer, forestry, land management leaders that were tired of being defined as problems and wanted to really change the conversation and focus on the full range of solutions, goods and services that come from the land. So we've been narrowly defining ourselves as a sector that produces food, feed, fiber, more recently energy, but we're also the sector that provides clean water. We're the sector that enhances biodiversity. We're a sector that sinks carbon to reduce greenhouse gas emissions. And why aren't we advocating for being recognized and valued for those full range of goods and services? And that's why Solutions to the Land was created.
We think about agriculture in general, the majority of those involved with it are true environmentalists. But we aren't necessarily so good in agriculture about really ringing our own bell and tooting our own horn about the great things that we do.
That's exactly right. So that's our primary core mission, is to talk about, promote, and advance these land-based solutions to global challenges. And what we have concluded after about a decade of work leading up to the creation of this not-for-profit is that the 20th century way of managing land is no longer working. It was government-centric. It was managing problems in silos. It was more than not relying on command and control regulatory programs. So as we look to the future, we see a 21st century land management model that is defined by multi-stakeholder partnerships and collaboration, working together to solve problems. It's going to be a model where we are not managing for water one day, endangered species another day, food and fiber production a third day. These are integrated living systems, and you have to manage them together. So integrated land management. And the last item that we're focused on is really moving beyond just being compensated for the food and the fibers that we produce, and being compensated for these externalities, the clean water, the carbon, the biodiversity. So we're looking for ways to create ecosystem service payments where the marketplace can be rewarding producers for this wider range of goods and services that they deliver from the land.
Our thanks to Ernie Shea, Solutions from the Land, joining us here on AGam in Kansas. Jamie, we'll send it back to you.
Thanks, Duane. Folks, come back after these messages for this week's Kansas Soybean Update.
KFRM is one of the largest farm radio stations in the nation, dedicated to informing and entertaining rural listeners from northern Oklahoma to southwestern Nebraska. You can catch KFRM in many ways. Of course, 550 on the AM dial, streaming at kfrm.com, or on your smartphone by going to the TuneIn Radio app, or on AgAM in Kansas on Tuesdays and Facebook every day of the week. KFRM, tune us in. You'll be glad you did.